folks, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. So I'm a few minutes late this evening even. Few technical audio issues, but hopefully everything's all right now, and hopefully you can hear my voice okay, see my picture clearly enough. And in this evening's video, I'm going to be going through the answers to a quiz that I ran on Sunday. That great competition. Whose voice is it anyway? And we'll just have some general chit chat as well. Hopefully some people join the stream. If you're out there, say hello down the side, just let me know somebody's watching. And we're going to go through those answers to whose voice is it anyway. If you haven't watched it, perhaps go back to the video, watch it now. We're going to go through them pretty soon. But if you did watch it, they're coming up right now. There's about 28 clips of different people that I watch on YouTube and follow elsewhere on social media. So yeah, hopefully you follow some of those people as well, and hopefully you knew some of the answers to those clips. But yeah, again, if you've been waiting at 8:30, it was a little bit slow off the out of the gate. I was having audio issues. My pods wasn't working, so I've gone for these open shocks so I can hear the videos as I'm going to be playing them with you. So anyway, shall we crack straight into it? I think so. Let's get things on the way. I'm going to share my screen so you can see what I'm looking at, and hopefully you can see well, this is the way I'm going to do it. I was trying to work out the best way of giving these answers, and this is the inside of the world of a YouTuber. This is the software I use called DaVinci Resolve, and here's all the answers. So what we're going to do, we're going to play the main clip. We're going to go through the main timeline, and I'm going to jump into the answers and give them out as well. So I didn't practice this part. So we're going to go to the very first one. The very first clip that I was playing for you was this person here. Let's just move back a little bit, shall we? Make sure it's working.
Let's kick things off with this one. Who is this?
In 2015, I set off on a mission to try and ride a unicycle around the world.
So this person cycled a unicycle around the world. I think it was about 2015. But who was that? I can tell you, if you didn't already know, because obviously he's quite a popular individual. That was Ed Pratt. And here's the full clip that I painstakingly put together.
From the UK.
1 second. Yeah, not organised.
In 2015, I set off on a mission to try and ride a unicycle around the world. I left from the UK, across Europe and Asia and Australasia and North America, and ultimately, after riding 22,000 miles, I arrived back in the UK after having completed a lap of the globe.
What an amazing achievement that is, to go around the world on for any kind of bike really. Never mind a unicycle. It's pretty amazing. Okay, the next clip was this person here.
So, unicycle.
Greetings to another video.
Okay.
I don't think it really needs explaining who this is. Let me just 1 second. You're getting a bit of feedback here, are we? I know it won't go smoothly. Who is this?
Greetings to another video.
Who always opens up with greetings to another video. I still that. You might have noticed last when I did the quiz, I actually stilled that line of hers. Of course, that's the one only Katie Kookaburra, and here she is.
Greetings to another video. Today we're going to talk all about power versus heart rate, why I was wrong, and then which one is going to be right for you to use.
Just in case you're not familiar with Katie Kookaburra there. This was the next person. Who was this?
Who is this talking? And what's the name of the channel?
2 degrees apparently. I can tell you now.
What's the
who was this again?
the name of the channel?
2 degrees apparently. I can tell you now. It feels more like -2.
You know, I think I could have been a bit more organised with playing these clips back. I thought it was all going to work out quite wonderfully. Now, these are a pair of riders. That's Mike talking, and his partner Julie, and together they are called Wheelers at Large, and they're based down in the southwest of England. I don't know if we're going to play all these clips, but we'll play a few of them, shall we?
2 degrees apparently. I can tell you now, it feels more like -2. This is definitely the coldest we've had it.
Now these pair,
Good morning.
Based down in Poole and Bournemouth. They do lots of rides and things, so definitely go recommend their channel. Now, who was this person?
Hello you beautiful people, you might have noticed I'm not in my lycra, I'm in. Hello you beautiful people, you might have noticed I'm not in my lycra, I'm in.
She was in a kitchen, but who was that? You probably, I'm sure you recognise her. I mean, she's kind of sprung from nowhere in the last few months, but it was this young lady here.
Hello you beautiful people, you might have noticed I'm not in my lycra, I'm in my kitchen because today we're going to be doing some baking, we're going to make some homemade granola. Basically, I just noticed that you go to the shop to get granola and you're paying anything from £3.50, not too bad, up to blooming £8 I saw today. I was like, no way am I paying that, and you get a tiny little bag.
If you've ever watched Amy's channel, she always mentions about the price of coffees and teas and food and everything. It's quite a common thing, but definitely go watch her channel. I'm going to include some links to these YouTubers down in the comments below. Right, let's go on to the next clip.
Oh, it's cold. Look how icy the grass is. It's all frosty. It's -5 according to Van.
So who was that? Who was that? Oh, where is he? It's this guy here. Not Amy. Let's go play the clip.
Oh, it's cold. It's cold. I'm in Crewe. Look how icy the grass is. It's all frosty. It's -5 according to Van.
So that's Paul Jennings. Is it Jennings or Jenkins? Also known as Saddle Store from Distinctly Video Productions. All these videos are all about audax events that take place in the UK. Okay, so let's move on to the next clip.
Morning! How are you doing? Well, it's race day.
So I joked about when I watch her channel that I often turn the volume down, but who is it? There's the possible answers, and it's Juliet Elliott, of course. Let's play her clip.
Morning! How are you doing? Well, it's race day. It's a Cross Andes day. I'm in Chile, Patagonia. I'm about to race 1,000 kilometres off-road, self-supported, all around this amazing area. Weather looks terrible, rainy, cold, wet. Not what I signed up for, but anyway, let's go.
So she's perfectly described what sort of her channel's about there. So if you like a bit of ultra racing, then go watch Julia Elliott. Now, I did notice when I was cutting these clips up that everybody was talking about winter weather and things like that. So it's a little bit depressing, but just putting it together. But who was next? This was number 7.
This street used to be infested with cars, but they're all gone now.
So who this could possibly be? Well, this is Mark from Bicycle Dutch. I don't know actually what his surname is, but I'll play a little bit of clip, shall we?
This street used to be infested with cars, but they're all gone now. No more parking is allowed, except for the one person with disabilities who has a permit. This street is now auto-vrij, or car-free, and no, that doesn't make deliveries a problem.
I hope you can hear the audio okay. Very funny, very on topic as well. I mean, as somebody who lives in the UK, you can watch this and see why he mentions the deliveries here. Because in the UK, when there's a proposal to like put some cycling infrastructure in place, everybody moans about, well, the business owners suddenly moan about the loss of potential business and how, you know, people can't drive a fridge by bike and things like that. Obviously, it can be done. Okay, number 8 was this clip.
This is a practical gift guide for the discerning cyclist in your life.
Who could that possibly be? Number 8 was... Well, the channel's called Everything's Been Done now. He's been renamed it, but it's this guy here Justin Klein, one of my favourite YouTubers right now.
This is a practical gift guide for the discerning cyclist in your life. And my goal is to make it as simple as possible for those who know little to nothing about cycling.
Is an individual you can watch and get you always come away, well, I always come away smiling because the videos are really well put together, and it's not just him flogging Christmas gifts. He's often out on a gravel bike, mainly on a gravel bike, but he does lots of riding around Portland, Oregon. Go watch his channel. Again, I'll stick some links stick some links down below. The next one, number 9, was this person.
Welcome back, you lovely bunch. Thanks for tuning in again. I hope you're all doing good.
Who was that? I did notice some comments below on the video, or these clips are from, that a few people got this one right. And indeed, this was Dave Noakes.
Welcome back, you lovely bunch. Thanks for tuning in again. I hope you're all doing good. Right, winter is well and truly on its way here in the UK. The past 6 weeks it's been pretty much raining non-stop, and whilst we don't have like freezing cold temperatures here, we get a load of rain, it gets a bit cold, and these two combined, you get that whole wet wind chill factor. So layering up is super important if you want to keep riding outside over the winter months.
Like I said, lots of YouTubers talk about the winter cold weather to try and to keep us happy and maybe entice us outside. Okay, on to the next. The voice that you heard was this one, number 10.
And it's a bike I've absolutely fallen in love with riding over the last month or so that I've had it. And it's a bike I've absolutely fallen in love with riding over the last month or so that I've had it.
Back up north, this guy.
Who was that? Well, it was, of course, the great Chris Opie. Here he is. There's a clip from his channel.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Check out my Lapierre Spicy 7.9 CF, and it's a bike I've absolutely fallen in love with riding over the last month or so that I've had it. I always thought that a cross-country bike was the perfect mountain bike to have, but I might be about to change my ideas about that.
So that was Chris Opie. I'm just going to make sure you can still see the screen. Yeah, because I realise I'm sort of waffling away here, and I don't know if it's on me or the screen. So I'll just double check there. So and the next voice that you heard from the whose voice is it anyway was this one, number 11.
My 6-week transformation journey where I'm trying to be happier, healthier, fitter, lose some weight.
So this was a guy not too far from me. He lives in Alfrington, way on in Derbyshire. I'm going to use the T word, which is triathlon. I know not everybody's into triathlon, but I just find him really interesting guy to listen to. Here is a clip from his channel this week.
Join me on day 16 of my 6-week transformation journey where I'm trying to be happier, healthier, fitter, lose some weight, get training well, all those sorts of things, because over the last couple of months I let myself go a lot.
That's Triathlon Dan. Okay, on to the next one. Let's try and speed these up a little bit, shall we? So number 12 was this person.
We want to put on an all expenses paid trek across the deserts of Jordan for some deserving individuals.
Who could that possibly be? He put a video out literally a day or two before I went through this list and putting the video together. I hadn't seen him for a while. He does disappear and come back. It's this guy. You might recognise him straight away just by the photo. He appeared on the Global Cycling Network a number of years ago. It's Sean Conway.
We want to put on an all expenses paid trek across the deserts of Jordan for some deserving individuals. Do you want to get involved? Yes, I do. I've actually been to Jordan. And the last time I went, I carried this camel across the desert. I won't be doing that again.
Number 13 was this person. This was the clip I played to you. Here it is again.
I have seen the news.
Decathlon are sponsoring a world tour cycling team. It is happening.
I'm excited about this.
So you hear two voices there. There's Jimmy and, of course, Francis Cade. Here was the entire clip.
I have seen the news.
Decathlon are sponsoring a world tour cycling team. It is happening.
I'm excited about this.
What do we know about it then?
They've signed as a headline sponsor for AG2R, the World Tour team. The guys who are known for their brown bib shorts. Except they're ditching the brown bib shorts.
Thankfully.
From next year. I don't think that's thankful.
It is.
I'm sad.
You shouldn't be.
They were the team with the, like, that's their thing.
Of course, so if anybody's not familiar with Francis Cade's channel, this is Jimmy and Francis Cade over here, both broadcasting from the Wild Ones podcast. I tune in more or less every week. I'm either here at home, catching it up in the morning time, or I actually listen at work as well. Just put some headphones in. It's a great show. It's for about an hour long. Go check it out. Okay, this one, number 14.
Be bothered to do is flop out on the sofa with a cup of tea and a packet of hobnobs.
So this person's actually been around even longer than Francis Cade. I say as if Francis Cade's been around a long time, but I've certainly been watching him for a long time. This was Leonard Lee. Let's see what his channel is all about.
Decisions. What a dilemma. We've all been here. It's cold and it's wet outside. We know we really should go for a ride, but all we can be bothered to do is flop out on the sofa with a cup of tea and a packet of hobnobs.
Yeah, the one and only Leonard Lee there. Okay, number 15 was this.
Morning. Yes, what a fantastic morning it is.
Who was that? This is a guy called Tony Fawcett from a little channel up in the northeast called Nout Daft.
Morning. Yes, what a fantastic morning it is. It is a Saturday. It is pre-race day, which means I will be indulging in some pre-race day efforts.
So Tony does lots of videos about cyclocross. I called it cross country for some reason in my last video. I don't know why I called it cross country, because cross country is running, isn't it? But if you're into cyclocross, why not check out Tony's channel? Okay, the next one was number 16. Who is this?
The Accursed Race is a new event from Lost Dot, who of course are the people behind the Transcontinental Race. The Accursed Race is a new event from Lost Dot, who of course are the people behind the Transcontinental Race.
So if you're into ultra cycling and listen to commentary from the races, you know who that voices straight away, and you'd be right in thinking it's Josh Ibbott. Let's wind this back to the beginning and have another listen.
The Accursed Race is a new event from Lost Dot, who of course are the people behind the Transcontinental Race. And in this video, I'm just going to run through it and find out some details and then take a bit of a dive.
So that's Josh Ibbott there. The next one, number 17, who is this?
Morning guys, how are we all? So it's Wednesday, decided to get up nice and early and come out for a bike ride.
Who is that? Shall we play it again?
Guys, how are we all? So it's Wednesday, decided to get up nice and early and come out for a bike ride.
Bear with, my camera's just gone off. I'm just going to pop it back on again. Get the webcam back on again. There we go. So, who was that voice you just heard just then? We'll play it one more time because I got distracted.
Morning guys, how are we all? So it's Wednesday, decided to get up nice and early and come out for a bike ride.
So this is the channel is now called the Bikepackist, and it's Robbie. Ride with Robbie. I do forget his surname, but what is it? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, this is his channel. Go check it out.
So it's Wednesday, decided to get up nice and early and come out for a bike ride. It's cold. Like in my last video, I know I said it was cold, but this is really cold.
So I first started watching Robbie maybe 2-3 years ago. Now he has his channel is mostly, it's all about bikepacking, ultra races, all that good long distance stuff. Moving swiftly on, number 18 was this voice.
Great to have you in the show, but you're not only an editor, but also an ultra cyclist yourself, right?
Do you recognise that voice? Who's this?
Great to have you in the show, but you're not only an editor, but also an ultra cyclist yourself, right?
Do you recognise that voice? That's Sherry Katona. Anyway, her channel's called Buzz Along, and she does lots of ultra cycling. Did the Transcontinental this year. She was the first pair. The first as a pair, she was the first woman to finish the Transcontinental race this year. And as you can see on the screen here, she does podcasts every now and again and interviews people within the ultra cycling community.
Great to have you in the show, but you're not only an editor, but also an ultra cyclist yourself, right?
A little bit. I mean, I started working at Dotwatcher after I worked at a different bike company, and I did a lot of bikepacking, but I never did any ultra cycling. So I was like, oh, I'll give it a go. And I've had a lot of scratches, and I've finished a single race. I am by no means a very experienced or very serious ultra cyclist, but I am a very experienced dot watcher. So at least there's that. But yeah, I've done 4 races now, and I enjoy them. I just think I need to probably train a bit more.
So if you want to, I'm not sure who she was interviewing there, but if you want to hear more from Sherry and the people she has on her channel, go check her out. It's Buzz Along. Okay, the next one's number 19. Who is this?
Hello, welcome to today's video. Yeah, I know, it's been a while again, hasn't it?
Who's that? We'll play it one more time.
Hello, welcome to today's video. Yeah, I know, it's been a while again, hasn't it?
So this is a guy, lives not too far from me actually. His name is Paul Green, from the Paul Green vlog. And this is a short clip from his channel.
Hello, welcome to today's video. Yeah, I know, it's been a while again, hasn't it? All we can hear in the distance is motocross bikes. We happen to keep look, see if they're behind us. It's a pain in the arse, isn't it?
So lots of Paul's videos are on-road, but he also does a lot of off-road videos as well, based in Lincolnshire. You often find him riding around the Vale or Beaver, Grantham, Bottisford, all the villages in that area of Leicestershire and the border with Lincolnshire. Okay, then who's this next person? This is number 20. We've got 9 more to go, including this one. Who is this?
Coming together in Kiruna, Sweden to take on the Falraven Classic.
No.
Who's that? I can tell you that was Becky from Girl Outdoors. Here she is. Let's play a clip from her.
Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Becky from the channel Girl Outdoors, and in this video myself and plenty of other like-minded outdoors people will be coming together in Kiruna, Sweden to take on the Falraven Classic.
I'd just like to say I hope you're enjoying this video, and it would be nice to have perhaps a second screen we could watch on together, but this is the inner workings of my studio, so to speak, here on these YouTube videos. Just dropping into DaVinci Resolve. It just seems the easiest way to share the answers to these to that video from a couple of days ago. But if you're just tuning in for the first time, there's an opportunity to hear them and give you a little bit of time to answer each of those. And of course, if you're not subscribed to my channel, do give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Okay, number 21. Do you recognise this voice?
150 odd people doing this. It's amazing. And they're fundraising for the local air ambulance.
We're going to turn him up a little bit actually.
50 odd people doing this. It's amazing. And they're fundraising for the local air ambulance.
Now hopefully you can recognise his voice straight away. He's been around a couple of years now. This is Chris Hall. I'll show you a clip from his channel.
150 odd people doing this. It's amazing. And they're fundraising for the local air ambulance. So like, there's so many good things coming out of being here and being involved in it. I think for me, this whole thing to do as a project has been really enjoyable.
That's Chris Hall there, and another ultra cyclist. I'm sure many of you have seen Chris's channel already. He did it must have been earlier this year. Was it earlier this year? He did. Let me just see if make sure I get it right. He did 7 Everests in a row, back to back, or whatever. It was this dam in Wales. Well, I think it was possibly last year now. But if that sounds interesting, 7 Everests, one after the other. Go check out Chris Hall. You'll love that. You'll love watching him suffer, and just a great guy to watch. Okay, the next one, 22 of 28. There's not many more to go, and then we'll just have a bit of a chat. I'm going to drop into the comments, and hopefully you've got some questions for me in there. If not, I'll sign off and enjoy the rest of the evening. But anyway, let's move on. Number 22. Who is this?
Then when I looked inside and saw the product, I was even more impressed, because the helmet is actually packed in this wonderful, good quality helmet bag.
And this was the video itself from Ride with Roy.
Then when I looked inside and saw the product, I was even more impressed, because the helmet is actually packed in this wonderful, good quality helmet bag. Drawstrings and everything. So again, it's another layer of protection. It's quite useful if you're on your commute, or traveling on the train with your bike or whatever. It's quite handy to put the helmet in that bag, stop it getting knocked about.
So if you like watching someone give a little bit of history of the local area, as well as riding, go check out Ride with Roy. He is another South Lincolnshire based vlogger on YouTube. I always enjoy dropping into his channel. You always come away learning something. Okay, moving on. 23. Who is this? Do you recognise this voice?
It has stopped raining, and it's just meant to be a bit windy today.
Oh, it's a bit quick. Shall I play it again?
It has stopped raining, and it's just meant to be a bit windy today.
Do you recognise that voice? That was Josh from the channel. It's not that one. Where is it? Can't see. Keep Smiling Adventures. There he is. Let's play a clip from his channel.
It's Wales, and I'm sure there's going to be some testing times, but it has stopped raining, and it's just meant to be a bit windy today.
Not pretty short clip there, and I wish there was more time to show you some bigger clips, but if you just go, I'm sure you can find these yourself. Just snippets of some people I watch here on YouTube. If I do this in future, I think I'm going to choose a top 10 or something like that. This is when I finished putting this together, I was like, it's a lot of people to put together and talk about. So if I do this again, I'm going to pick the top 5, top 10 or something like that. Anyway, moving on to the next one, number 24.
All right, so we just got down to Southern California. We're on a road trip.
Who's on the road trip? Who could that possibly be? This is Henry Wilderberry, and this is a short clip from his channel.
All right, so we just got down to Southern California. We're on a road trip. We're doing a van life SoCal road trip. We've got the bikes on the back, and we're getting ready here to make dinner. It just started getting dark. It gets dark early this time of year.
So that's Henry Wilderberry there.
All right,
and
so
that's a person he often rides with, Miss Cools, and they're based down in South California. San Francisco, is that South California? Anyway, they live in South California, and you often see on their rides they will ride past the coastline where the Goonies was filmed with the pirate ship. I don't know if for the people watch this video, you probably all know what the Goonies is, but it was a film in the 80s, kids film in the 80s, and in that film there was, I don't know if it was at the end of the film or what, but they had a pirate ship, and it was coming out to sea behind a rock, and yeah, it was apparently that was filmed in South California. South California. In one of the videos he went down there to have a look at it. It was all very interesting. So that's Henry Wilderberry. Moving on to clip number 25. Who is this?
I'm currently an hour and a half into the race. I'm going through Brussels, and the tram tracks are a bit of a nightmare.
And here's the video.
I'm currently an hour and a half into the race. I'm going through Brussels, and the tram tracks are a bit of a nightmare. Gone through Belgium, gone through a bit of the Netherlands, and I'm now in Germany. I've had to adjust my cleat on the fly a little bit, just change the position of it. I've stupidly got new cleats and new pedals that I've not really ridden enough before the event. It's a bit silly of me, but gotta stick with it now.
Yeah, it was a bit silly, Josh. That's Josh Reed there, filmed during the Transcontinental number 9 this year. Okay, moving swiftly on. We're nearly near the end here. Number 26. Can you recognise his voice?
Turning into an absolutely lovely evening for the end of day 2.
That is Simon Willis from Always Another Adventure, who I did a interview with, if you like to call it that, maybe about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I'll try and drop a link down below to him and other channels that I've been mentioning in this video, if you like to go and watch them. But here's a clip from his channel.
It's turning into an absolutely lovely evening for the end of day 2. Of course, me being clever, I've gone and booked our accommodation 10 miles after the finish of today's stage in Newcastleton.
Okay, number 27. One from the end. Who's this?
Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be taking out my maybe 30-year-old mountain bike. It's called the Track Attack.
Right. Who owns a bike called the Track Attack? Who could that possibly be? Here he is, Adam Watkins of Audax fame.
Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be taking out my maybe 30-year-old mountain bike. It's called the Track Attack. Track Attack. Let's go and have some fun.
So that's Adam Watkins. I've been watching his channel for maybe 2 or 3 years now. Go and check it out. I'll stick a link down below to Adam's channel. I've got one more left before I move on to see what questions there might be you've left for me. So anyway, let's play this one. Number 28, final one of Whose Voice Is It Anyway? Do you recognise this voice?
That was Rude Live for 2023. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have.
Who is that? Who's that? This is another Lincolnshire-based vlogger, and he was reporting from Ruler Live this year. Tom Stringer.
That was Rude Live for 2023. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Brilliant, and some right characters as well. Anyway, thank you very much for viewing today. If you like what you see, please do drop me a like, hit me a comment underneath, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
One of those like people he met was one only Matt Stevens. So lucky to meet Matt Stevens there. Right, let's put the picture back on me, shall we? And see if we've got any comments down the side. Hello, I can see one comment in there from Alan. There's actually quite a few comments, so let's have a look. Oh, he's joining right at the end. Do link them all in the comments later. It's always good to subscribe to more creators. Yeah, I'll definitely drop a few down in the comments down below the video if you want to go away and watch any of those back. So I hope you're doing well, Alan. If you're, I'm pretty unsure I know who you are. Got this gravel ride coming up this coming Sunday. Will you be there? Starts in Market Raisin. 100 kilometres of gravel. You need a gravel bike. I'll probably do another video before Sunday just to try and drum up a few people, see if I get a few more people interested and turn it up. But it starts in Willingham Woods, 100k, 70k to the first cafe stop at Hunter's Fishery Lodge, and then the best part is coming up with 30k at the end. Probably not this weekend. Got to make a roof rack for the van. Sounds like fun. Yeah, so that's coming up this Sunday. If anybody's watching this and made it to the end of this video, then yeah, gravel ride Sunday the 10th of December, Willingham Woods. If you can get there for about 9 o'clock, we're going to start riding at 9:30, and it's basically the first 3/4 is mostly road, but it's nice quiet lanes and things, a bit for cycle lane. Then we're going up to the what's it called, the Ancombe Valley, and then it's back into the Lincolnshire Wolds. I'm getting distracted by what's going on my screen here. I can see Ride with Roy still. Hopefully, I don't think you're that far behind, are you? Anyway, hi Bob, hope you're doing well. Oh, okay, I'm just going to swap tabs because I'm getting really confused here. I've just seen Bob, I've just seen Ride with Roy in the corner screen playing. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, really enjoyed your ride, Bob. The Cheshire Safari audax, and it seems that a lot of people watch the video as well. I've got nearly 900 views on that, so it seemed to be taking a lot of people with interest. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. If anybody's got any sort of final comments down below, I'm going to hang around for 5 more minutes and see if you can answer, you know, I will go answer any questions. I will just mention while there's a few people watching, my shoulder's playing me up again. I broke my collarbone earlier this year as a result of Paris, and yeah, it was playing me up loads during that time, and in the last week or two it started to be bothering me again. I'm just wondering whether it's the strap on the bib longs pulling down when I'm like lifting out the saddle and things like that, so I've had to start taking paracetamols again. It's really upsetting. No, not upsetting, that's probably too strong a word. It's yeah, frustrating. So I'm going to probably got some I've got some normal shorts with like padding in there, the chamois pad, and you know, I often don't wear bib longs anyway. I usually wear bib shorts and just have leg warmers. So I'm probably just going to stick to putting leg warmers on and just kind of regular shorts with a chamois pad, just to help see if that makes any difference. Yeah, it's frustrating, that's probably the word, that it's come back. It actually disappeared for a few weeks, so it's kind of annoying that, you know, 3 and a bit months later it's still not fully healed. Anyway, I'm probably going to leave it here. So there's not much going on in the comments in the live stream. I do hope you enjoyed this one. I've enjoyed putting it together. It's been a little bit of a different experience, sharing my screen there, but it just seemed like the most logical way to get those clips to play back, and I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you haven't already, like I said earlier, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. You could try using one shoulder strap, leave the other loose. Indeed, that is a good idea. It's not likely to fall down, is it? Thanks, Ellen. Perhaps I'll try wearing that. But yeah, that's the only thing I think it's pulling down, right? Because it is literally the collarbone, and that is exactly where the strap sits. So yeah, I think it's just agitated a little bit. Yeah, all very annoying. Hopefully, you know, by the time I nearly pronounced it right the other day. Gran Guanchi. I think it's pronounced Gran Guanchi. That's the end of March, so hopefully it's all healed up by then. But I've just got to try and be patient. Take it easy, says Bob. Give yourself time to heal. I know, but how long does it take? But I guess this is the right time of year, really. You know, in December. Yeah, I just a bit obsessed with cycling bike, so yeah, fingers crossed. Right, I'm going to sign out. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and there'll be a video tomorrow continuing to do Vlogmas, so there's already a video in the schedule, and it's all about, what is it all about? Oh, in fact, you'll find out tomorrow night. 7:45. Right, see you later. Take care. Bye.